Hello, and welcome to our live stream video today. I'm Beth Parkinson, the Director of Marketing and Partner Technical Enablement here at Rockwell Automation, and your live stream host for today. I'm really excited to be joined by Marcus Parsons. He's our Director of Global Industry Strategy and Marketing, and Evan Kaiser. He's the Director of our Warehouse and Logistics Industry. Marcus and Evan, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks,
You
Beth.
guys ready? You
You
ready?
bet.
All right. And we wanted to take a moment to thank each of you for joining, our viewers. Yep, it's great to have you on. We love seeing the comments, so keep them coming. In fact, let us know if you've been to Automation Fair before or the industry forums, because if you have been to Automation Fair, you know there's always so much to see and do. And the industry forums are such a highlight for this event. So, whether you're an Automation Fair veteran or this is a new event for you, today we want to give you a glimpse of what you could expect in this year's industry forums. So, without further ado, Marcus, I would love for you to kick us off and give our viewers a sense of why do we have industry forums? What are the goals? And, are you starting to see some common themes across some of these forums this year? I think we've got 11 of them this year.
That's correct. So our goal in each of the forums is to hear from a panel of leading experts on how they're solving some of the biggest challenges in industry, leveraging automation and digital technologies. And when I look across all the forums, some of the themes that I'm seeing are workforce reducing risk, productivity, sustainability, and then several forums on how to accelerate and scale digital transformation. And I think this is a really exciting opportunity to understand the solutions from different aspects of industry, including end users, system integrators, and OEMs, and see how they work together to provide comprehensive solutions.
Yeah, I think right now, the ecosystem, nobody can do this alone. So being able to have that diverse set of panels really gives different perspectives that our audiences really enjoy. Let's take a moment and dive a little deeper into a couple of the forums. Evan, warehouse and logistics, this is a new forum this year, and it's one that you're really passionate about, been involved in putting together. Can you help our audience understand who's going to be on the panel, what some of the hot discussion topics are going to be this time? Can you give us an idea of what's going to happen this year?
Yeah, you bet, Beth. And I am excited about it. I'm happy that warehousing logistics gets their place along with these other industry forums because I think they're fantastic opportunities to have an exchange between, real customers facing real problems in the world. The panel that we've assembled for warehousing logistics, like every other industry panel, is a pretty diverse group of a lot of experts. We have a representation from end user, OEM, and SI, which is really the ecosystem that serves this warehousing and logistics segment. And each of them have their own perspectives about the problems that they face and how they're tackling them. And that's really what the discussion is going to revolve around. And it's not just going to be how good is Rockwell at solving their problems. This is really just to talk about the problems and what's going on. Certainly, I think Rockwell has a place in helping them solve them, but we'll be talking about digital, we'll be talking about flexible conveyance, we'll be talking about end-to-end supply chain optimization, and everything in between. I think it'll go under different ways, and I think the good news is we're going to enable audience participation to ask questions to make sure that we hit the most important topics.
Yeah, I think that's really the key. These forums, we usually have great speakers, the diverse panel, as you mentioned, but there's an opportunity for anybody in the audience to ask questions, and that really helps that peer-to-peer discussion and really opening up some candid conversations. So, I think that's great. In fact, if you have questions already on your mind related to any of these topics, feel free to put them in the comments, or also just be prepared as you come to these industry forums to be thinking about what would you like the panelists to talk about. So I think that's really important. Thanks, Evan. Now, Marcus, another new forum this year that we haven't had before is sustainability, and there's some exciting things happening there. I think we actually have two sustainability panels. Can you give everybody a glimpse of what people are going to see or hear at the sustainability forums?
Sure, Beth. The sustainability forums are focused on what are the strategies and technologies that different industrial sectors are using to meet their goals, but also help us all achieve a lower carbon and more circular future. And when I look at the lineup, it's a really great lineup of executives, including technology providers for recycling, alternative power sources, some cloud-based technologies, as well as end users and OEMs. And as you mentioned, there are two forums this year. One is entirely in Spanish, and we also have one in English.
Very cool. I love that. And, sustainability, I think, is on the minds of every company around the world right now. There's certain companies that are going, really direct with different legislation and regulations that are requiring companies to meet certain objectives. But there's also a lot of companies around the world who are not only just trying to meet those standards with their initiatives, but also exceed them. And there's amazing technology that's being developed right now to help those initiatives. So, really excited to hear more about those panels and hear what the outcomes of those are. Now, we've talked about warehouse and logistics, right? We've talked about sustainability, but we've got 9 other forums. In fact, related to sustainability, I know in the mining, metals and cement forum and oil and gas, they're also going to be touching on sustainability with EH&S topics. We also have food and beverage, life sciences, automotive and tire forums. We also have pulp and paper, which is new this year, water, wastewater, and chemical. And I also think one of Evan, your favorites, the OEM forum. So there is so much on the lineup right now. I'm hoping that you, our audience, are already picking the ones that you want to be registered for if you haven't already. So, the industry forums are great. As I mentioned, peer-to-peer discussion, candid conversation, but there's so much more to be able to bring into your agenda at Automation Fair. Evan, could you talk about how folks could get value from the rest of the event outside of the forums as well?
Yeah, to me, I'm a 30-year veteran of Rockwell. I've been going to every automation fair since 1997, and I've watched
Woo
them
woo!
grow and expand. But to me, at the core, these industry forums are just one of the cool things that happens at Automation Fair. Obviously, getting onto the show floor, seeing the products in action, seeing applications in action. In my segment, we're bringing a machine that's a small sortation machine, so you can see, some of our technology applied. You can watch the digital twin and how it was developed. And every industry has things like that going on. So you got to make sure you hit the show floor. And then, of course, there's tech sessions and other topics that you can register for to see, different ideas about how you might, take these solutions into your own industry, into your own customer base, into your own company. And so, lots and lots to do there, I think. And just the interaction with people, I think, is the other critical element. We have all of the key people from Rockwell there ready to answer questions, have the discussions, hopefully get you the solutions that you're looking for.
And Evan, you talked about being able to talk to folks from Rockwell. One of the other, I think, exciting things about Automation Fair is the whole partner ecosystem. So, you're going to see on the show floor not just solutions and capabilities from Rockwell, but from all of our technology partners, system integrators, folks that are really helping bring these solutions to life and solve real business challenges, but also help you meet those business opportunities. So, really exciting there. You know, I will say sometimes it can be overwhelming. Like, where do I start? How do I curate the best experience, make the most of my time? Marcus, can you talk about some of the cool innovations the team has done to help people really create those curated experiences and to maximize the value of the event?
Sure. So once you're at the event, we have a new functionality within our app, and it's going to generate a customized self-guided tour for you based on your industry and your top interest areas. So this will allow you to focus your time on the latest technologies and services to help you solve your biggest business challenges.
I love it. I can't wait to see it. We've had like ideal day concepts, but never gone to like, what's my top business challenge for my industry? So it sounds super cool. I know the team's put a lot of work into that. Hopefully you find it valuable when you come to the event. So, Marcus, Evan, this has been fantastic. I want to thank you for joining us and sharing your knowledge about what people are going to see at the event. I know I'm super excited about the industry forums, and I'm sure each of you are excited to have an environment where you can learn more about industry trends, talk about the challenges you might be having, but also those exciting opportunities that are going to drive growth for your business. So, if you haven't already, please sign up for Automation Fair and register for the industry forums of your choice. I know there's always a line, so get in soon. They fill up fast, so get to rok.automation.com, or you can click on the link related to this post. Now, in just a moment, we're going to play a quick trailer that's going to list all the outstanding moderators and presenters that you're going to see at this year's industry forums. And so don't hang up, stay tuned. And Marcus and Evan, I wanted to thank you for joining me again. And for all of you, our live stream videos, Thanks for joining us. We're really excited to have you. See you in Chicago. Hope you have a great day.